got Coach Doug McFadden and quarterback Wyatt Harmer from Hilton Head Prep. And guys, hope springs eternal at the start of the year. Obviously, it's been a rough couple of years down in Sea Pines, but new beginnings with Coach coming in from the college ranks. And I noted, Coach, a much bulkier group of guys who came in here today than a year ago today. Wyatt, you guys been getting after it in the weight room?
Yes, we have. We've been putting in a lot of work this off season. All of us have. We've got a great nutrition program and a great strength and conditioning coach that just kind of blows things we've had in the years past out of the water. It's incredible to see our staff and the dedication that they have to us is great. And so, yeah, I mean, we've been getting in the weight room and putting a lot of work in, and I'm excited.
Coach, obviously all those resources are great to have, but they don't do much if the kids don't put in the work. So you told me that the kids have had a great work ethic and gotten after it and bought in since you've been here. So tell me a little bit about their efforts.
And that's the biggest thing is since I started, I've talked with the kids about building a program, and that's what we're in process of doing right now, building things we talked about. Just the foundation is being set here now, and it's set. We don't win football games in August. That's not when we're going to win football games. We win football games in the spring, and getting in the weight room, being able to lift, getting out on the field, being able to run and teach guys how to run, teach guys how to move, just to get in football position. And so there's a lot that comes along with the X's and O's, comes along with the scheme or the final product. That's what the fans will see on Friday nights. But the kids have been working hard, busting their butt, and the parents, the one thing that I will sit and say also is everybody's ready for change. Change at Hilton Head Prep, and the change was not going to be just me coming in by myself. I'm not going to play it down. I do not want to play it down. We've been able to put together a good group of coaches, and a guy like Steve Fuller to come back and coordinate our offense. He brings a lot to the table, and I'm excited to work with them, being able to put together a good staff, being able to have Jeff Stanyard as our strength and conditioning coach, and challenging these kids in the weight room. And those are been all positives, and the parents have been able to see those things. And so just getting people to understand when one misses a day, we don't have 50. We do not have 75. We have about 24, 25 kids, and so when one kid misses a day, then he starts to wear the tread on other kids because we have to carry the load for them. And that's the biggest thing that we preach and we talk about is love and accountability, and just being able to be accountable to each other, be accountable on the field, off the field. So
Wyatt, it's been tough for you guys the last 2 years, and I've been impressed with the way you guys have competed and battled, even when you were up against the odds, and taken a lot of losses, but you stuck with it. How refreshing is it to kind of have a new start and just a new kind of mentality around the program? It seems like there's a lot of buy-in and a lot of energy right now.
Yeah, I think it's great. The last 2 years were tough, definitely. 2 winless seasons, it takes a toll on you, but it's always great to have a fresh start. But as he said before, bringing in a new coach and a new staff isn't what's going to win us games. It's the work we put in the off season, because great teams aren't made in the end of July and the beginning of August. Great teams are made starting in March and April, getting in the weight room. They're made off the field, learning the plays, studying the playbook. It's all the work that you put in outside of practice that really makes you a successful team or an unsuccessful team. And I think that we've had a great change of culture, from going from kind of the old prep as to a new one. And I'm really excited to see what we're going to be able to do during the season.
And there's certainly been a history of success there. It's not like Hilton Head Prep has not had a football tradition, so it's just been a few years that has kind of fallen off a little bit. But you guys do get a little bit more of a fair fight this year. You drop down classification, and you're in a region that looks like it's going to be pretty competitive, and I feel like you should have a chance to be right in the mix there. Wyatt, do you feel like you guys have a chance to be more competitive against this schedule?
I definitely think so. I mean, there's obviously no excuse for losing. It's all it's on you. But I think that it's definitely going to be a better experience for us playing against teams that are similar in size. You don't expect Alabama to go out or Furman to go out and compete with Alabama, I think that it's definitely going to help our situation, and I think that'll definitely be a big improvement.
Coach, you've been in some of those situations, that Furman versus Alabama type deal, and you were on the Furman side. So when you're at Lafayette and Colgate, so you know what that's all about. But tell me a little bit about just your decision to make this move. You've coached in the college ranks for a number of years, and stepping down and coming to the Low Country to coach at Hilton Head Prep. I know you have kids who are at the school there, so just tell us a little bit about that transition.
Well, I can sit and tell you right now that it's been a great decision. My family's happy. They've been here on the island for about 3 weeks right now, and the transition has been smooth. The girls have been out helping us at football practice, running the clock, flying the drone. Wyatt mentioned the nutrition a little bit, but from bagels to laying out protein bars for the boys, but doing different things there. So they're involved, and that was probably the biggest thing, is just being able to be more involved with my family. Was a big decision there for the move, but at the same time being able to be here, work with the kids that I work with, very similar to the kids that I coach in the Patriot League. And so I'm around good kids. I love being around these kids, and it's probably the best part of my day. We start early in the morning, but it's it's fun. It gets going, and to be honest, when it's over, I'm looking forward to the next day. So football's football, and that's what we're doing. That's what these kids have been doing. What I've been able to come down here and do is just try to challenge the way that they play. They play hard, fast, tough. That's the things that I built programs, I built the defense around. That's the thing that I'm building this program around, and just channeling these kids and getting these kids to move in the right direction, get aligned in the right spot on the football field, and they're doing it. So I'm excited. I'm so happy to be here.
All right, can't wait to see you guys this season. Thanks so much.
Thank you.